So we're back again with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, I shot down the imprisoned for the third time, and hopefully that's the last, right? Yeah, that was the last time. It's a relief because, man, it was kind of tiring, but you know what? I love boss fights in this game in general, like what they have to offer, even though it's misery, but you know what? I'm perfectly okay with it. In this episode, we will collect Tadtones, which is a critical part of the Song of the Hero. So we will be doing just that. There is a part where I have to, jump down, but where the heck is that? May as well get some of these guys out of the way here. Rupee. Get out of here. Alright. That looks like that's about it. Any more goons over here? Okay, not really. I doubt it. So I doubt there's a gossip stone here. I may as well check because there's butterflies. But you know what? May as well catch them if I can. Come here, little buddies. Yeah. It was worth a shot with that last one. No. I want to. Yeah, nice try. You want to jump probably off of this platform and leap, because right underneath that lily pad is a Tadtone. Yeah, it's really easy to forget about that one because he's stationary in the spikes, so it's nice to help him out. I did also make note of the fact that there's probably a really good use for an air potion here, but I figured why, spend money on it when there's a bunch of air bubbles here anyway. So, I don't know. If you think it's more convenient for you, then go right ahead. But honestly, I am so pro. I'm kidding. I am nowhere near perfect in this game. Anyway, air bubbles are pretty nice. So, looking around, there are a good chunk of these dudes. And when you see a big group of them, your best bet is to spin and gather a large amount. Because I am really aware of the fact that these little, parels, these little dudes, like little fish dudes hanging around, they'll go on this big rabbit trail about how, about the science behind collecting Tadtones. Really is. So, if you wait too long after you get one, they'll, wiggle out of the score, and you have to get them all over again. So, if they're in groups, that's what you have to worry about. If not, though, if they're just singular, then you should be good to go. No worries. There should... I don't know. Me playing this game... Oh, there's one. I was gonna say, me playing this game, there's a lot of these dudes hanging around, but now that I talk about them, there's just one hanging out right here. What up, man? Tadtones get along with everybody. You can usually find them where other fish are swimming. Yeah, like these puffer fish that, shoot out their spikes. And they rocket me through the roof. Anyway, heading off this way. And there's also a good variety of still, flooded Farron or not, there's still amber relics hanging about. They don't float away, so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, little bit. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to gather you. Come here, man. Is he... I think I might have frightened him. Where'd you go, man? Dude, you want to get back here? Sir? There we go. It's alright. Papa LSP ain't gonna hurt you. Ain't gonna hurt you. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Alright, getting an air bubble. I will be right back in a second, although I'm not gonna make a jump cut, because it's right there. Give. There we go. Alright. And I'll just say right off the bat, you can also douse for these guys, because when you collect a certain amount, I think Bucha up top will notify you of the fact that you could do that, but you have to earn it. Yeah, the Song of the Hero quest does not play around, because you gotta earn the right to douse. Anyway, here's one. And they're in a big circle like this sometimes, so don't be afraid of dashing and using up some of your air, since these bubbles are right here waiting for you. Alright. Come. There we go. Yeah, when they're in a big string like that, then your worries will kind of skyrocket. But you know what? It's totally okay. Get in little air bubble. What up, man? Did I talk to you already? No. Those big fish are scary. They charge you for no reason. So testy. I'm glad none of them are around right now. Oh, they'll come. Oh, they'll come. Like Mr. Krabs like opens up the door and pulls out a violin. Oh, he'll come. Actually, no. He was holding a conductor's baton, and everybody else behind the screen was playing instruments. Come here, buddy. that episode of Clams was just something else, man. Mr. Krabs' first dollar. But hey, these dudes. Hey, let's pay some nasty fish that seem to have swam their way into the flooded woods. I'd hate to bump into those things underwater. Phew. Watch your toes. Watch my toes? More like watch my face, man. God dang it. Hot damn, man. Like, they're freaking out to get me. But you know what? It's fine. It gonna be fine. Because I'll be okay. Alright. Roll along this way. I think this is where we just came from, because... Oh. Now that those fish appear, this guy has something to say. What's up? The ferocious fish are back. Swim for your life. They can't follow you if you dive deep. I think we're as deep as we can possibly get. Who knows? But anyway, keep wandering about, because I think this is a very time-consuming part of the Song of the Hero. More grueling than any other part of the game, where you have to learn this song, in my opinion. But you know what? That's Zelda. It's madness, but you know what? That is Zelda for you. Alright, one more. Not too bad right there. And going up this way, I believe there's a few more. Get an air bubble, because we need it. There we are. Avoid those pufferfish. Don't want to get spiked. There we go. Not looking too shabby. We're only about 7 minutes in, and we've gathered a pretty solid amount. It's a lot. Alright. We probably want to head inland to the beginning of the forest's entry, because, as I seem to recall, there's more Tadtones higher behind rocks, and some of them are perhaps around more trees. So there's one right there. He's red. Come here, buddy. Air refill, please. Give. There we go. Oh, there's two of them. Two. Oh, I got that rather flawlessly. Okay, that worked. That shoe jelly just got scared for no reason. So just wander on back this way, and there's some purple ones. What up, little buddies? Eh. Okay, keep on going. Keep going. Alright, that is your biggest worry right there. And I think this guy is going to talk about what I just did. What up, man? Hello? The pretty bubbles are poisonous. Be careful. If you breathe one in, you'll choke. You don't say. The blue bubbles are nice and pretty. But the lovely purple ones that remind me of poison, yeah, don't touch those. Now, boys, don't touch that stuff. Super Mario Sunshine. Alright. May as well get an Amber Relic, because I really doubt we'll be upgrading much more in this playthrough, since we already did the vast majority. Amber Relics, though, are pretty nice to have. You know, I'd rather not just collect unless I just, you know, don't have to. I really like the idea of collecting when I don't have to, because it just shows how adventurous a player can be. But you know what? That entails that. I will be right back when I find a little bit more shrivels of Tadtones, because it will probably trigger the dowsing part. Give me a second. Oh, as soon as I say give me a second, they pop out of nowhere. What up? If you don't collect Tadtones of the same color one right after another, they'll wriggle out of your score, but don't work yourself into a panic. Yeah, it may look ferocious and time-consuming, but there really is nothing to worry about in this part. So, there we go. Phew, LSP. Can you hear me? I thought up something good. Why don't you come up and chat with me for a moment? Q. You're just gonna make me go all the way up there, huh? Yep. As long as I gotta swim a long way, everybody else is okay. Hey, fish. Yeah, nice dodge. Yeah. You try to hit me, but it ain't gonna happen. You're probably out there wondering where I'm at. No. Naughty, naughty. Alright. Go this way. I love how I just passed up a big yellow circle of them. At least this is a nice part to demonstrate dowsing for Tadtones, right? Anyway, what's up, Bucha? I know you're waiting on me to say something. Ow. Alright, fish, you win. Phew, how nice to see you again, LSP. Yeah, I'm dripping wet. You know, wondering what you want from me. But, anyway. How goes the Tadcone gathering? Tadcone? Alright, they're cones now. God. How goes the Tadtone gathering? I'd actually thought of something you might be interested to know. You see, it's like... How should I explain this, Q? There was a technique you used when searching for others of my tribe, remember? That thing you do, Q. You'll have a much easier time getting those Tadtones. Signs indicate this is a reference to your dowsing ability. It is a valid suggestion, Master. I'm familiar with the unique aura signatures of Tadtones. I will calibrate your dowsing ability to locate Tadtones. This capability should prove to be quite useful in your search. However, please note that you cannot use your dowsing ability underwater. Hey, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups left. One group of a singular one. So, hey, nice timing, Bucha. I love how useful you can be. What up, man? Hey, are you collecting Tadtones? No! as a circle of them just chill right behind you, man. Yes. I'll let you in on a secret, then. Some Tadtones hang out in groups. You have to catch those similar Tadtones one right after the other, or they'll swim over your... I just did that a numerous amount of times. Thanks for the tip. Alright, yeah. Hey, spin maneuver. I understand. Aside from that, it's really just a matter of keeping at it. Keeping at it, huh? You mean like this? Anyway. Hey, fish. Bam. Right in that X on your forehead. Alright, so this proves that dowsing will come with a great use. However, you need to stand on one of these as you are dowsing. So let's go ahead and see where more are hanging about. Okay, we have to go down that way, right beneath Booch's legs. Okay, I know where it's pointing me. There's gonna be one right behind this rock and around this tree. So that's a pretty nice spot to get some. All right. Yeah, these guys will swim randomly around the trees and the terrain, so when they're swimming at you, your best bet is to use your spin maneuver. It's better than chasing behind them. You probably want to get them head on. Ouch. And your objective now is to use this puffer fish to blow up that rock, and doing it is kind of like a really weird science behind it. What's up, man? What you got for me? Hello? If you make those spiky things explode, you're in for a world of hurt. They're like bombs. You don't say. Yeah, I have not been in the Linear mining facility for a long time. I've never been there in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Frick off, man. You want to blow that thing up? Alright, man. He just comes out of nowhere. And there he is. It's a Tadtone. He a big boy. Yeah, I guess one of the things that kind of got over my head was how adorable these Tadtones are, because I've even watched other YouTubers of, who did this game, and it just said that they remind them of something out of a kid's book, like a fish kid's tale, something like that. Give. Hey, I didn't choke. I didn't choke that time. Alright, I will go back to the surface and douse for more. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so chilling up here. Let's go ahead and douse for more of these dudes. You want to go down to the right side. I guess the right back side of this tree. And we're just going to go ahead and dive down and see what we have in store. So, I want to go on the limb and say that the next group is going to be red. That's just a wild guess, but where are they at, though? Okay, here's a purple one. There you go. And the last purple one's right there. And you got a rupee out of it. Pretty nifty. Alright, last batch of Tadtones, and let's see where they're at. Okay, I see them. They're pretty close by. They're blue, swimming around a tree. Hey, dudes. You want to come and join my club? And there we go. It's completed. Oh, LSP, you've gathered all the Tadtones, haven't you? That's no small feat, or should I say no small beat, Q. Haha, brums. Bucha, why? Why do I put up with you and your, big shoulders? Anyway, hurry and return to the water dragon. I'm gonna miss you, man. Alright, since we're at the, long bottom part of the forest, I will be back at the Great Tree, where we'll return to the Water Dragon and get this party started. 1 sec. Yeah, this section of game has been quite adventurous, because I think it's one of the rather more challenging ones, where you get a whole lot more use out of your dragon scale than you would have thought possible out of the previous parts of the game. But hey, I like that it makes you use it again, and it's an amalgamation of all the skills you've learned thus far to learn the Song of the Hero. And swimming is definitely something that will set the tone for, get it set the tone. Yeah, it will definitely draw out and make you draw out this pain and suffering you'll probably feel in this game. But you know what? If it's fun, it's fun. What up, Farron? I have your boys. What's up? Oh, you've brought back all my colorful little Tadtones. You are indeed worthy of being called a hero. This is much clear. I'm good for my words, so I will teach you my part of the song you seek. And we've learned part of the Song of the Hero. Theron is now complete. Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return. But your task is far from over, and you're not exactly at home in the water. I suppose I'll return the woods to their natural state. All this excitement has been rather draining. I believe I'll retire to my hall. You'd best be on your way as well. I'll miss you, Farron. I'll miss you so much. I'll probably make a last visit to you later, but this has been a wholesome part. Yes, as I suspected, the water level in Farron Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former, less aquatic state. Well done, Master. You have acquired the second part of the Song of the Hero. That final part can be found somewhere within Eldin Volcano. Alright. Before we leave, though, I did want to go ahead and check up on Bucha down there, since he's just kind of chilling about. I wonder what he has to say about the water level dropping, since he said that he liked it. He didn't really complain in last episode. What up, man? Bird feathers? Bird? Keese, you're ruining the moment! Actually, Hey, they didn't make the birds fly away. Bird feathers? Birds? Feather. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. There we go. There we go. Alright. What up, Bucha? What do you think of all this? I confess that now the water has been receded. I do miss it a bit. It was exciting to have such a change of scenery. Hoo hoo hoo. That's it? Oh my god, Bucha, you're one of just, being short. Alright. Being short as socially short, but not height short. Anyway. I will head right back over to the viewing platform to head into the sky and do one more thing. I do want to talk to one more NPC in the Skyloft, and I think it's at night. I'm going to check. If not, I won't do it, but I just want to check anyway. Okay, I just remembered that there's nobody there at night. The place that I want to go to right now, because I don't want to do those quests in this episode just yet, because it will take up quite a bit of time. But this just entailed getting the Tadtones and, the best way to go about them. And although I did kind of wing it, but you know what? That part is complete. We have the second part of the Song of the Hero learned. And in the next episode, we will do a bit more side quests, and then afterwards, we'll move on to the third part of the Song of the Hero, which is in Eldin. So, with that, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.